If I was giving birth and the choice had to be made, I think I would want to be chosen.
Hi guys!
Hi everyone!
Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. As you can see,
Happy Tuesday.
the Christmas decks are up in this household and I'm so excited about it.
I did have fun.
So question of the week. What is something about you now that 15-year-old Emma would scream at? Like, just wouldn't believe. Just be like,
Put her in a coma.
yeah, like, what the hell? No way.
Oh, easy.
I know what yours is going to be. I had this question, I thought I know Emma's answer's going to be. Say it.
I'm married.
Yes. I was like, that's exactly what
She wouldn't be okay.
No, she would.
She would think, are you under influence? Who's holding you captive?
Yeah, if you, 23-year-old Em, told 15-year-old you that you're
21. I don't believe it now, and on this end.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't believe me.
She wouldn't believe it.
She would say, have you just wasted an opportunity to come back from the future?
Mine would be at how much I don't talk to my family and how much I'm actually okay with it. Because I'm very family orientated.
Oh, yeah.
I am very, very
quite
family
sad.
orientated. I'm okay though, I'm at peace. Because I think I would be thinking at 15 that I would be miserable without my family. I talked to some of my family, but just like the people that I thought I would still have relationships with, now I don't.
What does family mean?
Exactly, and that's the question, isn't it?
Is family the people who I'm just bloodline related to, or is family the people who are actually we have relationships?
Yeah, like
and
relations. Yeah, literally. Like I have a relationship with you. You actually hold me to a certain standard.
Yeah.
Like you're accountable to me and vice versa. Like there's actually you feel things from me. You do the things you wouldn't do to me because I'm your friend, and that's why I consider
But I
you
would
family.
say friendships are family.
Oh, 100%, 100%.
Oh.
Sis, that's sissy.
This is my kid's auntie. Yeah, I think love isn't the only component to a relationship.
No, it can't be. It can't be. Because I think that's just, you can love someone that's actually beating your ass. Sorry, I don't want to say it like that. That was so unnecessarily intense.
Sorry. I shouldn't laugh at that.
No, it wasn't funny. I don't want to say it like that. That was concerning. But do you know what I mean?
I feel like my final stage of removing myself is sympathy. I have to get over that.
Sympathy in terms of like feeling bad.
I feel empathy and sorry for the person.
Because there's now a detachment there.
Well, I just think it's almost like my body will think of reasons for me to stay, and it uses sympathy.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be like, let's say someone's a bad person, and it's a family member of mine. My brain will start to go, but they're by themselves.
Oh yeah, okay.
But what about their childhood? But this, like,
you start to like try and justify
why I should stay.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'll go, but I won't love them at that point.
No.
For me, that is the final stage.
Really? I think what mine is.
Yeah, I'll ask loads of questions. I'll be like, but what if they don't know better? But and I'll try and
find reasons to stay and
not
just justify why. Yeah, I think I'm the same. I think that's what it gets to, especially if it's a case of like you're falling out of the situation and they aren't.
Yeah.
They still love you and they still have this like they want to have a relationship with you. I think that's what you
horrible
get to.
stage.
That is horrible because it's like because they can't see.
Yeah.
What they're doing that's wrong, that's hurting you. You're on the receiving end of it, therefore you're just kind of like, I need out of the situation.
Yeah.
But they can't understand that because they're the ones that are doing it, so they just don't get it. So you get to a point where you're just like, I have to leave for myself. Even if you don't get it, I have to choose myself.
But don't you think that stage of like sympathy is like it makes me feel like it's questioning my morality. That's how it makes me feel. Because I'm like, am I being a bad person?
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And I'm not. But I'm sure you've experienced it where you're like, what if this happens?
Yeah.
What if that happens?
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
And then it's like, well, I need to stay then. But if I don't stay, it's like a self-sabotage.
It is like you're in constant like battle within yourself about your reason for leaving because you're choosing either them or yourself, and you're justifying like their bad behaviour, but choosing them in the process when they're actually the ones that are hurting you. It's hard.
No, I feel like our group is a group for just cutting people off.
We do that very easily, very quickly. It's actually quite concerning how easily we can. I can be sat there thinking, this person says to me, but they actually are not a nice person. That's it. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. And all I need to do is go to M, like, don't talk to this person anymore. M's like, no, you don't. I'm like, thank you, I'm done.
They gotta go.
Gone. Goodbye.
Do you think? I'm just gonna ask. It's still on theme actually. A family dynamic that I've heard of that I actually would say I agree with. I think, as of now.
Yeah, as of right now.
Parents, have we said this before? Should put each other first. And then kids.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know the dynamic.
Yeah.
We're in a relationship. We have 2 kids. They can't be put first if we don't put each other first. But that means, I think it's hard to hear that your kids aren't first for me.
Yeah.
But I agree with that dynamic. But I
don't think it means what people think it means, though.
Right.
So I think, for me, so when you say so me and my partner, we have children. I think we have to prioritise our relationship in order for our children to see, for it to be healthy for our children.
Yeah.
So I feel like in putting me and my partner, like each other first, it's putting our children first, if that makes sense.
And it's the only way it balances everything out.
So I feel like that's how I see it. I don't see it like if my kids were burning and actually between my children and my partner.
Choosing? If I was giving birth and the choice had to be made, I think I would want to be chosen.
I have a lot of feelings about that statement as well. That it's like I'm on the end where, okay, I think if you'd asked me 5 years ago, I would have been like, choose my child. Don't you dare choose me. Don't you dare choose me.
Yeah.
Like, don't do that. That's where I was at. Probably about like 4 or 5 years ago. I think that's where I was at.
But yeah,
I think now I'm more on the side of understanding why you would need to choose. Why, if my partner chose me, I wouldn't have that upset in the sense of like I'm done with you. You chose me over our child. I wouldn't have that same feeling like I would have done like 4 years ago. I
actually don't have an answer. I'm thinking. I feel like I have a bigger attachment to picturing my child as a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
To coming out the womb. I feel like I'm more attached to the 7-year-old.
Yeah, like an older version, a version had for longer.
Yeah, and I don't know if I don't know if that's good or bad, but I actually don't know what I'd do because it's a horrible question. Actually,
it is a horrible question. It's a very, very intense, horrible question. But you know what? The beauty of the UK is they never have to make that choice. Your partner has to make it.
Oh, really?
Legally, if it comes down to a baby and the mom, they will always save the mom. They will never save the baby if it's over the mom's life. Never.
That's a UK rule?
That's, legal, you can't do that.
Is that a general rule in the world, or that's just, is it
From what I know, in terms of the UK, I don't know how it is
in like other countries.
Like internationally, but in the UK, so a doctor, because a fetus hasn't got a right to life until they take their first breath. So for as long as...
Is that the rule?
Yeah, that's the law. So for as long as you're pregnant, so say you're pregnant and say you're bleeding out, or not, say you've had cardiac arrest and you passed out, they will save you.
Reject whatever's going on with the baby.
It's not in terms of like how it actually happens. They obviously will try to save the baby. They always will try to save the baby. But if they had to, they'll never ask the partner. That's not a question. That's not a real thing. They never ask the partner. They will save your life above the child.
I don't know what I would want.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. Yeah. If I'm being honest, I haven't put loads of thought into it.
No, I think I would want. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. It's hard. I don't have kids. We don't have children, so it's so hard to say that.
I don't know the attachment.
Yeah,
I actually
it's very difficult to say what we would want for a child that we don't have.
Something I always ask parents. I'm really intrigued by this because I have a really strong attachment to my mom, and I've asked loads of parents this, and they all say the same answer. So I'm going to say it's true. I'll ask, are you more not in love with, because obviously we love our parents, or whatever, but do you feel more love towards your parents or your kids? And I thought the answer would be the same. Every parent says my kid.
Oh, really?
They say it's just so different.
So there we go then.
It's like they always say it's like an extension of you that you prefer.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love that though. Because if you think about it, if you asked me that question, my first child compared to if that question was asked me my second child, maybe I'd feel very different because I've had a child. In one instance, I've not had a child. In other instances, I have had a child. So I guess until you have a child, you don't know.
Maybe just don't say things that you don't know.
Yeah.
Lesson of the day.
No, but it's a good question to ask. It's interesting. Yeah.
I was talking this morning to Paul about adoption. I've spoken to you about it. But we were talking about baby names. We were talking about sometimes you don't know if you can have kids or not. You just don't know until you know you can have them.
Yeah, until you start trying at least.
So I don't know if I can or not. There's no reason to say I can't, but there might be, whatever. So I was like, and then Paul was on about adoption. I said, I was talking to you this about the other day, I don't think I would adopt, and I came up with a different reason to what I was talking to you about the other day. Straight away, I'd have a lot to process. So because I am not the kind of person who has ever thought about, I definitely want to adopt a child.
Yeah.
It's not something that I have been drawn to. It's not something I research. It's not something I look into. And my perspective is, it would feel like a second option.
Okay.
So if I was told you can't have your own kids, I don't want any child in the world to be a second option.
Oh, okay, I see.
Does that make sense?
I understand that, yeah.
So I would have to process, like, that it's not, I'd have to process how it's not a second option.
Because would you say that, like, a surrogacy is a second option and IVF is a second option? Do you see it the same way? Because I see adoption as just another way of having a child if I can't have one myself. That's how I view it. I don't see it as, like, another... I don't put it in, like, what's the word? Like an order. It's just...
Oh, that's actually such a good perspective.
Yeah. Because would you view surrogacy the same as having your own?
No, because I see it as biological.
Ah, okay. So it's a case of...
It's a difference of biological to not biological.
Okay. Yeah, that's where, like, the thing is.
I think I just have a detachment there.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
It's crazy because, not that obviously, like, I'm not your biological sister, but I don't have, like, I don't have a difference in terms of how I treat you.
No, but I don't.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel like you think that, but
I think it's a paranoia.
Yeah. So I feel like, I don't think it takes a lot for you to love a child as if it's your own. I don't believe that.
A lot went on in the past half an hour.
Yeah, the lights died. Well, did it die or is it just dead?
Moving on.
Moving on to other things now.
And there is something I want to talk about anyway.
Our topic of discussion this week.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about, I don't know how to say it, like faces, insecurity. For my job, I am required to look a certain part. I can't go in looking like not that you should go to it looking like a scruff, but I mean...
Just you can't have like a bit of a meh day.
Yeah,
you
like...
have to kind of always look put together.
The part, yeah. You know, sometimes you just want to throw on a comfy outfit.
Can't do that.
Couldn't go in this. Wouldn't happen.
No, not allowed.
So, and some days, so that's 5 days a week. I would say I get ready 6 days every single week, which is a lot. And then some days I still don't feel the part when I have got ready.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to process it very well. And there's so many mirrors where I work.
Yeah.
You're just constantly looking and I'm a bit like...
Yeah, not what you need.
No.
Poopy.
And how weird is that it comes out in my... Like the way I'm acting that day.
Oh, okay, like in your mood. Your face part in your mood.
Number two, wearing that much makeup and getting ready that many times, on my one day where I'm like natural 24 hours, I can feel a bit...
Yeah, I think it's because you are used to almost seeing your face more with makeup than without.
Yeah, I am.
That the thought of seeing it with makeup, not like when you see that makeup, I think it feels a bit like, oh my gosh, like whose face is that? It's not my face. Like, who is that?
Who are you?
Who does that belong to?
Person. Yeah, and the other day I woke up and I actually looked all right, and I was shocked.
With that makeup on, you just like, okay.
But it shocked me.
Yeah.
How sad is that?
That is sad, because you've gotten used to your face being a way that your face actually isn't.
And I looked in the mirror and I was like, you don't look bad.
Oh. Did you feel good about yourself that day?
I don't know, I put makeup on about an hour later and got ready for the day.
Oh.
But it just, I just didn't know how to, like, what do I do with that information now?
I think it's important to accept the fact that you with makeup obviously isn't you all the time. It can't be.
Yeah.
Even though you see more of it, it's not who you are.
And then yesterday, so blah, 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 Christmas decks were going up last night, having a Christmas evening. And we've got a digital camera and I wanted to film some memories on it.
Yeah.
It's quite nice to look back at. And then I was having my shower after work and I was like, God, I'm not going to take my makeup off. For my own home videos.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, no, not taking it off. So I purposely didn't put the... Like, I was going to go do a painful, have a shower, do the evening, then go and take my makeup off, then rather just
just
take it off on a camera that only me and Paul own.
I think it's because
I did end up taking it off, by the way.
Oh, that's good. Well done.
Thanks.
I think it's that thing of like, I think it's that horrible thing of like makeup makes you look better, right? Yeah. And so it's that thing of without it, ultimately I look worse.
Yeah.
Because I thought about even like today I was getting ready. We? Yeah. Do what? Do you look worse?
Do we though?
No, but that's what I'm saying. But I think it's that conception that like that's what it is. That's what the whole thing of like makeup enhances your features. It does all these good things for you that ultimately always feels superior to being without it. That makes sense. So true. Because I was getting ready today. And I was like, I just love to go on a podcast without any makeup on today.
I thought that today. Maybe we should do that next week.
Yeah. Like I thought I would just love to be without makeup and just kind of
like why am
just be how like I just don't like today getting ready I was just thinking I really want to sit down and have a chat with Em and just like
have a coffee and have it. Yeah.
But I just don't
want
makeup
next
on.
Week.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
I don't want to.
Me neither.
And that's okay.
Yeah. And I think it's just because it's that thing of like perceived there's that perception of like I look better with this thing, so I must do it if I want to look better. If I want to look back at this video, I want to have makeup on.
Really.
And but I think that's it's the unfortunate part of like. Not unfortunate, but it's just it's the standard that's been set for women and just the society in general. I feel like wearing makeup is ultimately better. Have you seen that?
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah,
and she doesn't wear it at all. And I'm just like,
and she
looks amazing,
beautiful, like gorgeous woman. Like she, like looking at her obviously when she was in a quote unquote prime, like when she was her youngest. Yeah, she was stunning. She obviously is a stunning woman.
Yeah, she is.
But her without makeup on is like her skin's insane.
It's such a breath of fresh air.
She looks so beautiful. Like in every. I think she was on the the Drew Barrymore show?
And didn't Drew Barrymore not wear makeup?
Yeah. And it's just like it's that embracing of like, okay, like so what? Just take it off. It's fine.
Oh, do you know what? It's so nice to take it off.
Yeah, and it's
like a bra. It's like
you can do this to your face. You can scrub your eyes.
Yesterday at work, I went like this. My nose was itching. I went. It's like my nose. I was like,
no, isn't that the worst?
And I took a moment and I was like, oh no, and I just ran to the mirror and I was like, oh no, how can I ruin this fake face?
I know.
I only want makeup to. What do I want makeup to do? I want it to enhance what I'm already confident in.
Yeah, I think. Okay.
I don't want it to cover up what I'm insecure about.
Yeah, there we go.
Isn't that good?
There we go.
What was you gonna say?
I have a thing about makeup. It's like I love, like I can't sit here and like I don't hate makeup. Obviously, I love makeup.
I don't hate
I love makeup. I feel like I'm not gonna be one of them like people that say like, oh, girls shouldn't wear makeup. I do feel like if it's to make you feel good, it's the same way like I can wear a certain type of clothes that makes me feel better because like, it's just what I like.
Because it accentuates.
Exactly,
though, but it should never cover. I don't think.
I guess it depends on the reasoning why. Like. Some like you get some makeup, it's like it's art, and some people do it for like a photo shoot.
Oh yeah, no,
like
I get that. Yeah. Like really editorial.
Yeah.
Or people just love putting it on.
Yeah.
No.
Because some people obviously do put makeup on and they put loads of it on.
But it's just because they enjoy it.
Yeah.
No, 100%. Do you, boo?
Yeah. Like,
not on about you.
We love those wear makeup like that. Absolutely love it. But I think it's a thing where I feel sad if my 15-year-old daughter, in fact 20-year-old daughter came to me and was just like, I can't not wear makeup like every single day. I would feel so sad. I would feel very sad about that.
I don't ever want it to be a cover-up.
Yeah.
Shall I share whatever that might...
You know what?
I have a moment that I just always reference. So before, I used to tan, wear full coverage makeup, used to wear full coverage makeup.
Yeah, I wear a lot less makeup unless I'm going out.
A lot less. I think you look like you.
Yeah, I wear a lot less makeup now.
Yeah, not that you didn't before.
Whoa, was I like...
Am I just attacking you today?
Low-key.
Does it feel personal? I mean, like, you can see your skin.
Yeah.
Like, your skin's there.
I don't wear foundations, which I wear more like a skin tint and things like that now, more than
But before. I wouldn't say you look different with or without.
Yeah.
You just look like you've got makeup on and you look like you don't. Anyway, and I used to be bleach blonde and a fake tan and I wore a lot of makeup. Oh, I was watching videos back the other day and it made me feel sick. But I was in the bath. Do you remember this story? No. I was in the bath one day and I was washing my hair. My thumb is really itchy.
What was my reaction?
And I was like, I don't know what I look like.
I know, but that's so real though.
I was like, I don't know what I look like out of my mother's womb.
Yeah.
Like, what do my genetics actually give me? So I was like, I hadn't seen myself pale in about 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm used to it now. Gorgeous.
Yeah. We love her.
I hadn't see myself with my natural hair colour. Like, I just didn't know these things. I hadn't seen myself leave the house looking like me.
Yeah,
I felt like I was in the pod.
Yeah.
Do you remember the pod? Do you remember pod? And it was like that.
Snug Mary Avoid.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I felt like I was in Snug Mary Avoid. And I got a makeup wipe and I just wiped it all off.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I stopped tanning. I haven't tanned since that day. It was like an epiphany, that's what I'm after. I had an epiphany of what I wanted to look like. And so that's why I'm brunette now.
Yeah.
But now I'm more confident actually putting colour in my hair.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, I'm not actually insecure, I'm not running away.
I was going to say, I think that's what it is as well. I think, because it's 100% not to come for people that do those things. I think it's
where my heart was.
Yeah, and I think it's like, I feel like people that do fake tan, and people that do go to an event, and people that do whatever they want, it's because they obviously, I think if you're secure enough in yourself,
oh my gosh, yeah,
those things don't even like mean anything to you. It's just something that you choose to do.
Yeah, no, one.
Yeah. I think it's just like your frame of mind and where you're at.
I was running away from having pale skin. I hated it.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to see myself pale. I think I look ugly. I think I was just like being really nasty. I was bullying natural me.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And now I'm fine. And I'm thinking of like, oh my gosh, do I want highlights?
Yeah.
Like a bit of tan doesn't bother me anymore.
Yeah, that's good. I didn't know that.
Go me. Because I'm over it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, there's nothing to be scared of.
Yeah.
She's okay. I've done it for 4 years now, I think.
You love her as she is.
Yeah, just pale, and that's nothing wrong with it.
Beautiful.
I love when people embrace. I love when people make pages and they embrace something that's not different in like it doesn't exist with humans, but it's different that it's not the majority.
It's not seen everywhere.
And I love like what's her name, Gloria.
Yeah. Love Gloria.
Does her foundation tips help me? No.
But her content is insane.
Do I sit there and watch every video? Yes.
Love Gloria, yeah.
I think I just find it fascinating to watch.
Yeah.
And to her like experiment with different things. And I do it with everyone. People with curly hair. Do I sit there and watch the whole curl routine?
Absolutely.
Of course I do. Will I ever do it? No.
But I think it's just that thing of like just embracing you like genuinely to your core.
Yeah.
Because I don't think it's ever a bad thing to experiment with makeup and with your hair colour and with like your skin colour. I wouldn't take that too far. I wouldn't start blackfacing to try and, do you know what I mean? Don't do that. But I feel like, is it a bad thing to want to be a bit more tan?
Well, I think
it's just a case of...
It's a natural process that white people tan.
Yeah, of course.
That degree of tan.
Mm-hmm.
When you start to overdo it, sit down.
Yeah, I think you've just got to be mindful of your why. It's all about the why. We will see you next week Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Takeaway for the day. Look, just do a quick little takeaway actually. Takeaway of the day. Family dynamics, you know, at the end of the day, it's not the fact that you're my biological relative.
Yes.
It's what you mean to me. It's how I value you, how you value me. Yeah, the relationship.
Okay.
That's what it is. And appearances, it's not what you're doing, it's why you're doing it.